There we go. The Follow Ashfall official page is also following Moment of Sanity. But this is the main thing that concerns me the most, is what he is sharing on his Twitter page. And I'll just say this. Anything that you share onto your own page, whether you're sharing it from someone else or if you're making a post on your own, anyone who is following you, it's going to appear right into their feed. And they can see it in plain sight of view. Even if you're a minor, which I find pretty much all of these screenshots that I took, they're actually inappropriate for minors to be looking at. In fact, you have no business posting this kind of shit if you have minors who are following you. That's called grooming, buddy. And that's what you're exactly doing with your Twitter post, is grooming. Because these minors who are following you can see it into their own feeds. Oh, but this is the only lame excuse you can come up with. This guy is just pathetic.
And of course, here's my DM correspondence with Freshio Mama, as you can see right here. Nothing really crazy happened here other than just sharing information and making fun of everyone that's on Mr. Raven's side here.
And you just completely missed my point onto this. Well, allow me to spell it out for you. It doesn't fucking matter if nothing happened between the two of you. You're an adult. You're a legal adult. You're 20 fucking years old. If you are a legal adult on the internet, then you have no business being around minors, period. For you to have common interests with them is not an excuse. Or if they're just cool is not an excuse. What you are doing is really weird. And a lot of normal people, that is the people who actually have morals, would see what you're doing is weird. This is immoral as fuck, what you're doing here. I'm just gonna make this strong point. What do you think Chris Hansen would do? You know that guy who catches predators on Dateline? What do you think he would say about this? If he went to Moment of Sanity's page, saw all of these minors as his followers and his followings, but he's sharing all of this bullshit onto his Twitter page, what do you really think Chris Hansen would say? I think he would be disgusted. I'll just be honest with you here, dude. I really don't know what happened to you in life for you to be this fucking stupid. But there is one thing you did admit, which you admitted that I was right on my point. It had to do with the new avatar that Follow Ashfall changed into, onto their Discord server, onto their Twitter page, on all of their pages as a matter of fact. They happened to change their avatar to this, and I know why they did it. Not only they did it as a means to support Pride Month, but anyone with a working brain should know why they did this.
Why, yes, anyone with a working brain should be able to understand that they're doing this to support Pride Month. Congratulations, you managed to get at least one thing correct in this video. I don't exactly know what else you could possibly be trying to insinuate here. What, are you trying to insinuate that some sort of lunar cult is being started because of this? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Grow the hell up, get out of your goddamn mother's basement, and touch some grass, dude.
So wait, you knew I was right about the avatar, yet you have the audacity to sit there and tell me to grow up and touch grass when I'm just totally exposing you for the piece of shit that you really are. And I'm just going to say this right now, and I want to make this clear. Anyone who supports this Pride Month, that is any person, which is a fake holiday that is made up by these weirdo idiots that don't know what the hell they're talking about, if you support this fake holiday, then you're just a piece of shit. You are nothing more than a piece of shit, because the majority of these people who are supporting Pride Month, some of them are groomers, child groomers, and they groom minors too, but they're also pedophiles too. And all of these groomer apologists that I ran into, who were defending pieces of shit like you, and other pieces of shit like you, that sickens me. This is really fucking disgusting, gents and ladies. And now that I'm bringing it up, I want to show everyone something. Right now, I'm over at my Follow Ashfall video, but the reason I'm coming back here is because there is a comment I want to highlight, and it's right here. Look at what this asshole said. He says, I realized that I was trans on my own when I was a minor. No outside folks affected my decision. I also realized I was a furry when I was a minor. That realization was helped by a friend of mine who was also a minor. Not everyone who is a member of the LGBTQ plus community is automatically a groomer. You know what he sounds like? He sounds like one of those... I know you heard of these kinds of people before, in the past, but there were people that were saying you could be born trans, you could be born gay. It just happens naturally as you grow up. Dude, just go sit the fuck down. You're a fucking moron. And anyone who tells me this is exactly what I'm gonna think.
I smell bullshit.
I cannot believe we are living in a generation to where this is acceptable, and there are people out there who are accepting this, and they see this as moral. It's not moral. There is no moral ground behind this. It is very inappropriate. Kids and minors have no business at all to be learning this kind of shit. Oh, it gets even better though, because look at what this complete imbecile said to me. So he thinks this is okay. Dude, you're talking about minors and kids, and you're also talking about an adult subject they have no business being exposed to. They are kids. They are minors. This is immoral as fuck. It is disgusting to be teaching your kids and minors this kind of shit. It's even disgusting for them to be exposed to it. You know what? Actually, I'm going to put this in a better way. Groomers, they get the wood chipper. And it's all a hoax said it best in this comment. Best comment, 10 out of 10. And pedophiles, they deserve to get the chainsaw treatment.
Never should have been doing this.
And groomer apologists, like these fucking assholes, they get the vice grip treatment.
You motherfucker! Fuck my mother! That's what you fucking tell me! Huh? Motherfucker, you, huh? You make me pop your fucking eye out of your head to protect that piece of shit! You dumb motherfucker!
I just want to know something, Moment. How much further are you going to go with this? Do you really want to go much further with this? Because so far, from what I'm looking at, I already owned you and put you in check 3 times. But this also includes this video being the 4th time that I owned you and put you in check. And guess what, you little prick? In spite of that little antic, that shit antic that you pulled with the Birder58 account, I still own you and put you in check. But guess what? I'm gonna do it even more because I'm not even finished yet. There is still a lot more shit I have to go over. Yeah, it's one of your bitch boys, the Schlumpo, or should I say the Gumpo. But I thought I would highlight these things that are on his channel. I can say this for the most part. First of all, this is not a kid-friendly channel because you are talking about adult subjects. You are talking about activism on your channel. And second thing, if you're talking about activism, you have no business involving kids into adult problems regarding the culture war, regarding Gamergate 2, and he brought up Gamergate 2. He has already proven that he is part of the problem. People like you are part of the problem, and you are the enemy in the Gamergate 2 war. But he just put it out there for everyone to see that he is the enemy. Just like you guys are the enemy in the Gamergate 2 war. But that's not all I have to go over. I also want to go over this.
Well, let's see here. What are my sides in this case? It's either defend the people who are relatively accepting and decently well-rounded individuals that at least know when to cut off their acceptance of certain individuals. I feel like I don't have to enlighten anybody as to what those individuals are, but they're usually just individuals that prefer more, shall we say, illegal relationships. Or support a guy who is quite brazen in the fact that he's just a hateful douchebag that just despises anybody that isn't cis, straight, or male. Yeah, I think I know what side I'm taking here.
Oh, really now? Because it doesn't sound like you, along with your crew of pricks, are that friendly either. So, pot calling the kettle black under that, you fucking idiot. And let's not forget about what happened in that live chat. When I first showed up, it didn't take me that much to really piss you guys off during the whole time I had my microphone turned off. This is the problem with these guys. They think I'm the one that's stupid. No. You're the ones who are really fucking stupid.